Welcome to the PhoneArena.com review of the Samsung M520. The M520 is the first traditional slider that Sprint has offered in over 2 years. It's a very slim, sleek device with a very upscale look. However, its feature set is mid-range, as is its price point. It comes equipped with a 1.3 megapixel camera and a microSD expansion slot that can accommodate cards up to 4 gigabytes. It is an EVDO phone, which means it supports Sprint TV and Sprint Radio, as well as the Sprint Music Store. As far as the design goes, it's a very small, slim slider. As you can see, the front of the slider has chrome trim around it, and the display has a mirrored finish. It's very easy to hold in the hands, and the slide is very reassuring. While the materials used are all plastic, the phone still has a decidedly high quality feel to it. The back is plain, with simply a battery door. On the right side of the phone you'll find a camera button, as well as the microSD expansion slot. And on the left side you'll find a volume rocker and the proprietary charging and headphone port. This is their newer style, and we've seen it from Sprint and other phones such as the M510 and the M300. There's not a whole lot new here with the software on the phone. It runs the standard Sprint and Samsung interface that we've seen for a while, but there are a few differences. The font in these menus is just slightly bigger, and if we go into something like tools, we can see that they've been smoothed as well. Beyond their design, there isn't too much to say about the M520. It doesn't offer any new features not previously found in Samsung phones. However, it does improve on some of them. For instance, the multitasking capability we saw in the M610 and Upstage has expanded. Multitasking allows programs to run in the background. So for instance, we'll start a song here on the music player. We can hit the end button, send this to the background, and we have the phone at our disposal. In the past, we'd only be able to access certain menu functions, but now we can access them all.
You're a part-time lover and full-time friend.
We can go into the application manager and find this. As you can see, we're dealing with the music store here. The player is the same as before, displaying the album art and simple controls. Same can be said for the store, and while it's very simple, there is some beauty in its simplicity. We can actually run multiple applications at the same time. So for instance, we can launch Sprint Navigation and have a GPS tracking going, send it to the background, and launch the music store, and then send that to the background as well. The phone supports the full suite of the Sprint PowerVision features, such as Sprint TV and Radio, as well as the aforementioned music store. It uses the new Sprint TV interface, which we like. As we noted, the microSD card found on the side can hold cards up to 4 gigabytes, allowing for plenty of music storage. The phone does support A2DP stereo Bluetooth, so the user can use this as an MP3 player replacement. The interface may not be quite as slick as your iPod, but it definitely gets the job done. Overall, we really like the Samsung M520. It doesn't bring a whole lot to the table as far as new features, but we like its size and its style. The build quality is top-notch. The phone fits easily in both your pocket and your hand, and it's nice to see a new design finally in Sprint's lineup.